Hey guys, it's Lisa. Welcome to Banning, Panning and Beyond. I thought I would do a different video than I normally do in regards to the fact that it's not a standard type video that I do every month. It's actually what I got for Mother's Day. So not really an unboxing because I've already unpacked the box. But I thought I would do this separate to my normal entries, empties and exits video. So a Mother's Day special edition, so to speak. So you may recall when I show you what I got from a past video that I have mentioned wanting this palette quite a while ago. And if you, what was it? It was I can't actually remember what video it was in, but basically it would have been maybe my entries, empties and exits video for February, because the products I'm about to show you were products that were actually ordered for me for Valentine's Day by my husband, but it didn't turn up in time. So stuff that I had originally had ordered, it was in a Colour Pop sale that my husband had said I could get for Mother's Day. I ended up getting that for Valentine's Day instead. So this is a more spring palette, which is suitable for the majority of the rest of the world. But us stuck down south, I shouldn't say stuck, but us that live down south, gearing up more for the cold weather. You can see I'm wearing a cardigan over the top because it is getting quite chilly, and we're not even in winter yet. So I have more spring-like makeup, but that doesn't normally really bother me. I just sort of go with what I want to wear. So anyway, so enough rambling on 2 minutes into the video, and I need to start getting to the point. So it's only going to be a quick one. So the first thing I want to show you was this Spicy Betch palette from Tarte Cosmetics. As soon as I saw this, I knew straight away that I wanted it, and I did want to try to dupe it initially, but when my husband said that I could order some makeup for Valentine's Day, I thought, well, rather than try and dupe it, I'm just going to get it, because I wasn't confident that I would be able to dupe it, even with my substantial collection. These are quite bright colours, and I don't have a lot of those sorts of colours in my collection. So this is what it looks like. I cannot see what I'm holding up. So yeah, it's got a really bright yellow. Maybe I should just put the mirror down so you don't see my ring light in the background. But don't think it's actually turning up as bright on the camera as what it looks in person. So we'll see when I edit whether or not it shows up. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing some looks with this. It's such a beautiful deep pink, sort of like a purpley pink in there. It's a sort of really bright reddish orange down here. Look at me giving you lots of reflection there. So I'm really looking forward to digging into that. Now, when I placed the order, there was a couple of sort of reduced sets and stuff as well. So everything I've ordered was within the price limit that my husband gave me. Now, I did have a set of these chrome paint pots, and I do have Frosé, which I believe is this one. It's really, the writing's really small. So but I've got this Frosé, which I've already had that in another set that I got with the blush and something else, and I end up giving it to my daughter. So I'll end up giving this one away as well, because I've got the big chrome paint pot in that particular colour. Now this one here is called Pink Diamonds. I'm too scared to take the the lid off, but you'll be able to see the color. It's such a pretty color, and I'm pretty sure that there was a palette I was wanting to dupe where this was one of the dupe suggestions. So when I get around to duping some more palettes, I'll see, because I've got quite a few pages open from Temptalia with palettes that I do want to dupe. So and what else have we got here? Oh no, so that's Froze there. It's a really pretty pink. So the other one is called Citrine. That one. So they're only little, but this one came. It's called Wild at Heart. So the other three I don't have, but this one scared me when it was like everywhere inside, up above, because these have like a little sort of tool inside to compact the loose pigment, and yeah, it was sort of, during transit it obviously come up and over the top, so I couldn't just sort of pull that straight out, or the product would have gone everywhere. So I had to be really careful. I took the lid off, tipped it sort of into the lid, and I've tried to compact it, but it's not compacting as well as what the other ones are. So anyway, I think I'll have some fun with them, and Froze will get gifted elsewhere. And part of another one another set I got was because I really wanted the exposed blush in the Amazonian clay. It's such a pretty sort of I say mauvey. I know you guys say, a lot of you say mauve, but in Australia we say it mauve, so it's going to sound really strange, but this is just like a travel size. I prefer smaller blushes because it takes me forever to go through them. So that was a really good one, and I didn't have to pay the price obviously of the big one, but because it came in a pack where was the exposed eyeshadow as well, which I already have, so that's another thing that I'll be gifting probably to my daughter. And there was it's a liquid highlighter in exposed as well. I don't tend to use a lot of liquid highlighters. I'm hopeless at remembering to put liquid and cream products on before my powder products, so I have to make a very sort of real conscious effort to remember to put these on. I have to have them right in front of me, but I will give it a go and see how it turns out. So that was those, and there was one more I believe as part of the exposed. Yeah, so it's like a lip crayon. It's called Lippy Lingerie. So I've never tried these before this, but I ended up putting it on the other day, and it's really moisturizing on my lips, which I need. Last week I decided to put some lipstick on from the Roulette Pan Collab project, and I left the lipstick on too long, and what would you know, I broke out again. Ended up with like an eczema sort of all under here too. Luckily you guys can't actually see it on camera, but my lips are at the peeling stage. So I've been popping heaps of antihistamines. I've noticed when I edit the last few months I've been very, very nasally when I'm recording, so that's not how I normally sound, but yeah, so you can see today I've just got a lip gloss on because I just can't afford to be putting any of the lipsticks on that they're in my Project Pan, because they just dry my lips out too much, and I'm really trying to get them to heal. So it's really disappointing because I love wearing lipstick. I have like so many, and I just, yeah, I seem to be going more towards the lip glosses because they just don't dry my lips out and don't seem to irritate them like a lot of lipsticks do. So so this one will be quite a nice product to use. Hopefully it will stay quite moisturizing, but we will see over time whether it starts to dry out. So and there were a couple of little samples that you could get, and I ended up choosing this, the Creaseless Concealer, which I really look forward to trying under my eyes, and hopefully it works, because I know you can't tell like at the moment, but I get most of my makeup goes really cakey in here. It's probably a combination of products that I'm using, but I do tend to use a color corrector, peach color corrector in here, because I'm very, very blue inside here. And then when I put my under eye concealer underneath, often I find that they don't seem to blend real well, so I try to not put one over the other. But you know, and then when you add powder on top, it's just something that I can't seem to quite get right. But anyway, so that was it from Tarte, and I had a little bit more money to spend, so I ended up getting this, I think, on special. It's quite a while ago since I placed these orders, so I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I got this discounted. It's the Melt Cosmetics lipstick in ginger. So I'll see if I'll open this up. This is something I tried to get hold of last year. It was the only color in the range that really appealed to me. It's like a beautiful sort of rich, sort of brownish pumpkin color. I'm not sure how well that's going to show up, but it's definitely a color that will suit my hair and skin tone. So I'm looking forward to using that, but I will have to wait until my lips are in better condition. It is a liquid lipstick, so it'll probably dry them out again. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what I got from my husband for Mother's Day. My daughter is giving me some money. The boys I ended up getting gifts from, so I am going to use my daughter's money towards an eyeshadow palette, and I will have to pay a small gap, which I will take out of my budget. Originally I was looking to actually get some AirPods, but my husband is actually buying them through his business for me, so I hopefully can get into doing some exercise again soon. We actually have a gym, like an at-home gym here, and I find it quite difficult to work around because my husband's a night shift worker and my oldest stepson works for him, so between the two of them it always seems to be that somebody is in better sleep during the day, and I have sort of a limited time to work out, and I like to play lots of music when I'm exercising, quite loud, just for motivation. And yeah, I obviously can't do that when people are asleep in the house. So if I can get those AirPods soon, hopefully I can have the music going to motivate me, and I don't have to be disturbing anyone else in the house. So crossing fingers that will be all I need to finally get going again. I used to exercise quite a lot in the past, but yeah, I've gotten very lazy, so first to admit that. So anyway, that is it. Thank you for joining